You always have to love yourself more. Let's be honest.
If you had to choose.
So, but if you had to pick, which girl does he love more?
The one that he doesn't tell the truth.
Okay, so you think lying means he loves the other one more?
You don't want to.
Okay.
That's what fucked up reality is.
Okay.
Well, okay.
What about you?
I used to think that it would be the girl he's telling the truth to, but like hearing y'all's perspectives, it's probably the one he lies to because he cares about her feelings enough to lie to her and mislead her. He don't give a fuck about the girl that he's fucking and telling that he's fucking other people, just because he knows that she's gonna keep fucking him and she's gonna keep doing what he wants and he can act any kind of way. But he knows with the girl that he's lying to that like he has to uphold certain standards to keep her.
So would you say that women can handle the truth or no?
Hell no, they can't. And that's crazy just to
Because a lot
hear
of women,
this
a lot
right
of women
now.
say, just tell me the truth if you're fucking her. They really don't want to hear that shit.
How about
They
don't
wanna
do
hear
some fucked up shit to begin with?
Well,
Right.
You know what? Let me tell you. You can't date guys that got money. How does that sound?
What?
See how stupid that sounds? See how retarded that logic is?
It's in our nature. When God said, okay, I want to make male and female, and he said, I'm going to give females these characteristics and traits. He said, I'm going to give males these characteristics and traits.
Bust nuts all day.
So the two strongest desires that every male human has is his desire to eat food and to have sex. When a guy gets a degree, it has to do with him eating food and having sex. When a guy's working out, brushing his hair, getting a haircut, it all revolves around to having sex. So as he matures and gets older, he starts having goals, aspirations, desires, and plans, which gravitates away from fucking all day long. Right? He has to have business proposals. He has to go to this business meeting. So he no longer think about fucking all the time. But that drive is still there. So throughout his entire life, he's wrestling with this desire to eat and have sex on top of fulfilling goals. So say he meets a fine woman throughout the year and he's married. Chances are he don't want to sleep with her. His nature still wants to. His nature still wants to. That's why every fine ass walk by, he take a look. You guys fall in love with what you feel. You don't want to fuck every fine guy you see. We want to fuck every fine girl we see, just like the same dog that humps every female dog. At some point, we started fighting against our nature because we found a woman we love. We find a woman we done fell in love with, so we don't want to hurt her, even though it's in our nature to want to fuck a fine sister, that we look at a fine friend, a fine mother, whatever excites us with our eyes. You guys are excited by what you hear. So imagine men walking around all day seeing half-naked women. My woman may have stopped working out, may have started putting on a little weight. We go out and I see fine women. I'm turned on by them fine women. But because I have morals and I don't want to fuck up my family, I choose not to sleep with this woman and go home with this woman. But it's in my nature to still want to fuck her. I may give in. But because I give in, it don't make me love you less. It's my nature. And until you understand a man's nature, that's why it hurts us more, because we know it's not your nature to fuck every guy you see.
It's against their nature, if anything.
It's against your nature.
There's actually a bunch of like natural things that women can only have one baby per year. They're more likely to get venereal diseases. They get pH imbalances when they become hoes. There's so many natural things that come in to combat female promiscuity that don't affect us. So for you guys, you take a way bigger risk when you have sex. So therefore, you have to be way more selective. We don't have that burden. Men and women are not the same. But the thing is this, women have the privilege of not having to understand men to attract men. We actually have to understand you guys to get you. You don't have to understand us to get us.
Now, most smart men, we realize that if I sleep with every woman in this village, then I have lowered my value as a man. If I've given myself away and I'm easy, the worst thing for men to have above him is for women to say, oh, girl, he just wants some pussy. That diminishes your value as a man. No man wants to be known as just being an easy man that sleeps with any women. So a millionaire man can't sleep with project ghetto women. He has to be very selective because he could lose a lot. So that's when you start valuing yourself. Where, man, I just can't give my dick away to anybody. But you don't learn that value to shit. You meet the right woman.
Who does he love more, the girl he lies to or the girl he tells the truth to? 2 girlfriends.
Girl, he lies to.
Okay. What about you?
Lies to.
Damn.
Lies too, because
You
he
think
wants
so?
to keep her.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, lies.
Do you think women can handle the truth?
I think it depends on the woman.
Okay. What about you? Do you think women can handle the truth in general?
Most women probably can't.
You?
Most guys don't want to know if you fucked the guy and it felt good. We don't
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah, we don't want to know that either. What
TMI.
about you? Do you think women can handle the truth in general?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you love her?
Yeah.
And if I say, yeah, I love her. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I don't love her, baby. I don't love her at all. So most guys lie to protect your feelings.
Yeah. It's interesting because you guys are saying the one he lies to is the one he loves more, but then I ask you, can women handle the truth? And y'all are giving me wishy-washy answers. It's very obvious from your answer you just gave before. Like the cognitive dissonance is so strong here. Like you guys just don't want to admit that women can handle the truth in general. Like, I mean,
It's also the other way around.
We can't either.
If I was
No.
fucking
Yeah, I
on the
was like,
side
she
and come back
can-
to you, hey, I was fucking this guy for a year, would you still stay with me?
No,
you
no.
couldn't.
This is what we know. Man, y'all love each other if y'all fucking for a year.
Exactly.
I could be
Yep.
fucking her for a year and hate her.
Yep. Hate sex.
But
Good
why would I
sex.
stay with you for a whole year then?
Uh,
Because you have some value that the other guy doesn't have.
yeah. Women, only prostitutes can fuck without feelings. And even a prostitute develops some feelings. If she sleep with the same trick more than twice, she's gonna develop some feelings for that trick. A man can sleep with a woman he hates and dislike her soul and still get a hard on for her.
Oh, God.
I mean, literally lay down, make love to her as if he love her.
We're just busting nuts, pretty much.
Kiss her, do all this with her as if he love her and hate her. A
That
woman
is
cannot do
crazy.
that. A woman can, because men are really sexual at the end of the day. We're not loving, we're not emotional, we're really sexual beings.
Female are also very sexual. It's just men are emotionless, is what it is.
Yeah.
Men are like polygamous, then I guess
Mhm.
they just want like as much as they can of the buffet as they can, as
Here-
opposed to like a woman's type of thinking where it's just like, I want a man that, I could keep
Well,
by my side.
nowhere on earth except in European countries are men expected to be with one woman.
I mean, okay, then like this is a question.
here's the
to
other thing
put-
too. You got to remember, ladies, like we are very different. Most men would have sex with most women, whereas most women don't even see most men as a viable option at all. Does that make sense?
True,
Yeah.
but
So by nature, because you said, oh, women are sexual too. Yeah, with a minority of men. Women only like a small percentage of men. This is why the average guy is invisible to the average woman.
Mhm.
Even average women want above average men. If a girl is 5'3", 120 pounds, 130 pounds, and is average looking, she's still going to want a man who's exceptional. Even though she might not necessarily qualify for it, she's still going to have higher standards. So, I mean, you could say that, but the reason why it's such an issue when a girl has a promiscuous past is because you have no temperance. That's what men don't like. You have zero temperance. And I don't want to be with a girl that's been with a bunch of dudes. If I've had sex with a bunch of girls, I've proven my value. If you've had sex with a bunch of dudes, you've lost your value.
yeah,
because
but
it is
that's
not easy
that
for men to
double
get laid.
standard.
Well, we don't make the rules.
Hold on.
That's that double standard where it's
That's
like,
life. Can you hold on? You can get on a yacht tomorrow, right? Just for existing as a woman.
We can't.
I have to pay for the yacht.
Or podcast.
Facts.
You can get on a podcast right now. Nobody knows who you are, but we have to create this podcast.
Well, that's why they
Okay.
have. That's why they
That's
have.
the reality.
That's
There's
why
double
they
standard
have
everything.
ladies'
Okay.
nights and not guys' nights.
Thank you.
Ladies free, ladies this. That's why everything
True.
is
Double standards.
Because we're not equal. That's
There you go.
Thank
I
you.
can fuck a bunch of bitches and you can't.
Thank you.
There we
You
go.
just said it. We're not equal.
We're not the same. Yo,
That's what I've been
the
trying.
reality is this: women live life on easy mode. Men live life on hard mode. So we get hard mode benefits. In other words, if I have sex with a bunch of girls, people respect me. I have a certain title. I've done something in the world to be able to accomplish that. You can't just fuck a bunch of girls and have no type of talent or skill. You have to be a somebody to be able to do that. Women, on the other hand, you can fuck a bunch of dudes. You lose value because you were given your value up front. I had to create mine. You live life on easy mode, so you don't get hard mode benefits. That's the reality. All of you could be on a yacht tomorrow with a billionaire. I can't. I have to go get the yacht.
Or network.
I had to add value to get on that yacht. You don't have to. You just exist and have titties and a vagina. You get on that yacht. Me, on the other hand, I have to either buy the yacht, bring some value to someone that owns the yacht. I'm not getting on it unless I am a somebody.
Yep.
So we can't play by the same set of rules.
But
Hey.
you shouldn't really like think that all women just walking around with titties and ass out, just waiting to be invited on
The point is,
Some of
here's
them
the thing.
actually work.
I
so-
understand that, but you're
True.
capable of doing it, which is my
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
you have that ability. No one's coming to save me. If I'm a loser smoking pot in my mom's basement, no man is going to come in and make me rich and marry me. A chick won't even look my way. But you, on the other hand, let's say you decide, fuck this shit. I don't want to work anymore. Someone will come and rescue if you're pretty enough. Men don't get that privilege. So for you working, it's elective. For us working, it's mandatory.
Yeah, that's why most women will put their daughters out before they put their sons out. Most mothers put their teenage daughters out before they put their teenage sons out, because they know at some point a man will come along and rescue their daughters. But not many people will rescue their sons, let alone a woman.
That's a good point.
So more mothers make it more available for their sons to sleep on the couch, for the sons to move out and come back, compared to the daughters.
I would argue in 2023, women have more rights and privileges than men do, and they live an easier life than men do, because men have civilized the world to a point where men and women are equal, where women don't even understand or have a feel for a need for men. You can get by in life without having a man around. You can deal with men from a more elective standpoint. I want a man versus I need a man. It used to be I need a man, but nowadays it's I want a man. So if you want a man, guess what? You're only going to pick the best guy, because you have the luxury of picking the best guy. That's why so many girls, end up dealing with the top tier men, which is cool. Guys just got to raise their game up, but you can't sit here and say, oh, it's a double standard when y'all play the game on easy mode.
I think when women realize the difference between alpha males, beta males, and sigma males, and the difference in their leaderships, I think women become acceptable with sharing alpha males.
Facts. It's been that way since the beginning of time. I agree.
Yeah.
The thing is that, if it's the right guy, you'll accept the cheating. You'll turn a blind eye. You'll turn into Stevie Wonder. You know what I mean? If it's the right guy who's taking care of you, has money, is attractive, etc., you can't do anything about it. Other women want him too, and there's not enough of him to go around. There's more pretty girls than there are successful, attractive men. That's just the game.
It don't make it right, but that's the world we live in Western culture.
Yeah.
If you go in other cultures, it's worse.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, it's
And
worse.
I look at it like it's 100% fair, because when a girl's 18, the world is her oyster. She could go anywhere she wants. She could do whatever she wants. She's able to get on yachts, be in a private jet, go to exclusive parties, rooftop situations, etc. Things that a man would never be able to do. So the guy turns 35, 40. He finally has the money to be able to do this. You want to sit there and tell him, oh, you're having a midlife crisis. You can't do that shit. I had to bust my ass to get to this point. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a trust fund baby telling a self-made millionaire, hey, you should invest your money like this or spend your money like this. Fuck you. You didn't work for this money. I had to earn my million. You just got it. If you wasted it away and you're end up 35 years old and you want to get married now, well, I'm at my peak. I just made my million. So I don't think women understand that like when a guy finally has the ability to have sex with a lot of girls, he's going to do it. Like he just is. And a woman is never going to sexually satisfy a man by herself. Sorry. It just doesn't work that way. Men want new pussy all the time. You're not that special.
Prior to today, no one married for love. It was for benefits.
There you go.
And I think the problem with today,
Negative.
too many relationships are based around how I feel or how we feel compared to
duty,
benefits, and rewards. It's a reward with marrying the right person. It's benefits with marrying the right spouse. Because at the end of the day, it's not about feelings. It becomes a business partnership. That you two sign a marriage contract, and it's just like a business. Some days I'm gonna wake up and I may not feel like I love you. Some days I may wake up and not even like you from what you said the day before. But do I still stay here? Do I still hang in here? So what else keeps me in a relationship other than feelings? And I think that's what we should be asking ourselves, because it's more to it than just what I feel and what we feel.
All right, so I'll hit the chats here, and we got 18,000 of you guys watching on YouTube, pretty much, and then I think we got like another 10 or 12K on Rumble. So shout out to y'all. Yeah, we got almost 14K. All right, so we got over 30,000 of you guys watching right now, man. Shout out to y'all. We're being CNN. All right, if you knew the stats about your biological clock, older single boss babes, and menopause, what age would you get married / start a family? Myron, hit them with the facts.
Nah.
No. well, I'll make it quick. By what age do you wish to be married? Boom, shoot.
20,
You a lesbian, who cares?
20.
All right, what about you?
It doesn't matter.
All right, my bad.
Knowing what I know now, much earlier.
Much earlier?
obviously.
Yeah, you're 33. Your eggs are fried. All right, what about you?
Oh, no,
What age do you want to be married by?
At least 30.
30? Okay. You're how old now?
27.
Do you think you have more value now at 27 or 30 years old to get a man?
30. Shit, 30.
So let me rephrase that because you got triggered by the question. Do you think you are more attractive to a man right now or when you're 30?
I mean, I could do things that I think would boost my attractiveness.
Such as?
Botox,
No.
BBL.
No. Go to the gym.
There you go.
Okay, but what if you went to the gym now at 27 versus 30? All things equal, would you be more attractive now or at 30?
I guess no.
Okay, so why wouldn't you try to find a guy now when you have
I
more
don't, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not going to go out and just like talk to everybody.
Well, didn't you approach a guy 5 years ago? I think you could do it again.
Yeah, easy.
Of course, but again, you know, you got to think about your mental state and your energy as well. I can't just be talking to anybody and have them drain me.
So now you see what it's like to be a guy and approach a bunch of girls to get laid.
Well, I'm not just trying to get laid.
Well, you want a relationship, which takes even more work.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're 20, so you're not actively looking or trying to find a man.
Right now, I'm trying to heal.
Heal.
Yeah.
You ain't got time to heal, bro. You 27.
Emotional damage.
So what? You gonna come out of this healing at 30 years old and think you're a better woman?
All
Or
right,
guys
I'm
gonna be
ready.
more attractive?
Show hair tattoos.
Look, I don't. I also think about the other person too. I'm not just gonna jump into a new relationship.
If you thought about the other person, then what if I told you men universally prefer younger women?
That's fine, but mentally, like, you want peace. I want peace. I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna destroy your peace and then you destroy my peace.
So you're just a rambunctious woman? Because you're saying, because you're quite literally saying right now, what I interpret is, I don't want to get into a relationship right now because I'm going to destroy the man's peace. I'm not in a healed position yet. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long is the healing process?
Till I feel okay.
Yeah, till I feel like there you go.
All right. All right.
What about you?
You're going to lose out to a 21-year-old.
Yeah, you
What
will.
about you?
What's the question again?
He wasn't.
When do you want to be married by? Well, you've already been married.
Yeah.
Or when do you want to be remarried by, I guess?
Do you ever want to get married again?
Yeah, I would do it again. I would, because I do believe in
What's gonna change?
marriage and love and stuff like that. I am.
So you were the problem then?
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying I am because you're not the same person that you are at 24, at 34. Like, you grow with life experience and
Translation,
like,
women get humbled when they get older.
No, it's not that. I have like kids, and like when I first was married, I was very young. I didn't know what marriage was, but I got married and I did it, you know, but like now I know. Now I know like what I could have done better, what he could have done better, what I want, what I would have said and all that stuff. So
You learn from your errors.
yeah, so now would I do it again? Yeah. Would I take my time? Yeah. So that's just that.
So you said you have a child?
2.
2. Do you think you're going to be able to get a higher status guy older with 2 children than you did before when you were younger at 24?
Yeah.
Wait,
Stop the cap.
You,
No, and no,
where do you live?
no, the
Planet
reason
Earth?
why
You live on planet Earth?
no, the reason why is because I'm not worried about that. I'm about to put myself in a better predicament that I'm going to only attract higher men. So if I'm putting myself in a $1 million bracket, right? Just on me, on my businesses and everything that I'm doing for myself, I'm in rooms with other millionaires. We gonna get something shaking and something.
Let me ask you a
gonna work.
question. Do you think you being a millionaire is going to attract a male millionaire? Do you think your money makes you sexier to men? It's a yes or no
I
question. Yes or no?
Apparently, you know what
No.
men want. So tell
So
us.
if it doesn't make you sexier, then why would you put your effort and resources into that?
It's because it's not for them. It's for me.
Okay.
But you want a man, though, right?
Want.
But shouldn't you know what that man
Keyword
wants?
is want,
No,
not need.
Exactly. Want. What I love.